Hi, welcome to Budgets with Grace, where I give you a glimpse of my life through the lens of my budget. My name's Grace, and today we're going to be doing something different. I would like to make a YNAB budget based off of the budget that the Budget Mom makes on her YouTube channel. The last budget by paycheck video that Miko made on the Budget Mom channel was for a low budget income using state assistance. So I'm going to watch her video and basically do what she does in her budget workbook and put it in YNAB. So the Budget Mom reader is Sky. And I'm going to put budget by paycheck. Yeah, that'll be fine. Sky's Y, as Miko says, is her kids. So I'm going to write my kiddos. I like to use this memo, what's it called? This note, monthly note, to put my Y or my monthly goals. Usually I'm more specific with the monthly goals I want to accomplish, but I could see using this just to remember why you're making a budget and why you want to stick to these numbers. Now we're going to move on to Sky's income. So I'm going to add an account and it's going to be unlinked. Just call it Sky's checking. Let's start it out at 0. I need to say that this is a checking account up in what type. And there we go. I'm going to say done. Looking back at the video, she is going to be getting bi-weekly paycheck. The first one shown in the video is on September 4th. And let's go ahead and make it repeating every other week. The inflow is $2.99. Great. It didn't quite do what I wanted it to do. I would have liked it to create a line for all of the weeks between September 4th and now, but looks like I'm going to have to do that manually. I also wish there was a duplicate option in YNAB. So if you're watching YNAB, you should do that. Okay, and it looks like, yes, those are all the paydays that have happened between now and when this video was published. She does mention potentially more income, but it's not reported. And basically Miko says that should go towards her extra goals, so I'm not going to worry about that for the purposes of it. Now to the fun part, now to the budget. There's going to be rent, and Miko says that this is covered by assistance. So I'm a little confused by the way she has it, so I'll kind of come back to that, I think. Electric, we're going to add a goal for 121, and she needs always a little space case with the goals. This is due on the 9th. Internet is the next thing she has. Only $10. Water, 86 on the 26th. And YNAB doesn't yet, this might be a toolkit thing even already, but it doesn't show the date, so I always add the date in parentheses so that it's easy for me to know when I need to make sure these categories are covered. We're going to add, oops, not a group, we're going to add a category for auto insurance. Put this in the right spot, which is the 26th, and it's 54. I hope you guys find videos like this interesting. I just love making budgets, and it is so fun for me. So if you also like it, leave a comment below. Instead of calling this transportation, which might also encompass auto insurance, I'm going to call it gas. Maybe I'll specify because sometimes gas you might be paying for natural gas. And you know what? It is natural gas. Case in point. And it's 126. Great. Maybe instead of the 31st, I will edit the goal, put end of month, because it's probably accurate. Those are all of the fixed expenses that Miko says she should have in her budget. Moving on to variable expenses, we are going to add a goal for groceries of 1,018. This is what she receives in food stamp assistance. So again, similar to her rent, I'm not sure exactly how I'll handle this. I'll deal with this down the line. Now we come to auto fuels, different than natural gas. And that is just 100. Instead of calling this interest and fees, we're just going to call it MISC. The goal is going to be 40. I'm going to switch back to September because, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is where the video Miko is making, or where the budget Miko is making her video about start. Now we're going to get to her savings goals. I sometimes put my savings goals in true expenses, so I think that's how I'll do it right now. Her first goal is to get $1,000 in a savings account. I'm not going to use by date. Her next goal is a birthday sinking fund and a Christmas sinking fund. These are going to be a monthly amount. Birthdays are at $150 and Christmas is at $200. I think the reason Christmas is a little higher than birthdays is for the sake of Christmas is coming sooner. Same note up here, my kiddos, to keep Sky motivated. Now we're going to look at Sky's debt picture. Sky doesn't yet have any payments, so we're going to add them all as unlinked accounts. It's a liability, student loan. I'm going to add one more unlinked account, and we'll just do a cash account, and it's going to be food stamps. Start at 0. According to Miko's budget calendar, she gets these food stamps on the 1st. State assistance. And it was 10/18. I'm going to change this up a little bit and call this state assistance. And I'll change this to food stamps. And also on the 1st, there's going to be housing assistance. And maybe instead of directing this into the inflow, I'll direct this into those categories. So it doesn't even go through the inflow. And now I will make these repeating monthly. Just quickly approve those. Fun, very fun. Back to my budget. Doesn't look like rent assistance is showing, right? Assistance. Oh, well, it's because there's nothing in the inflow. It's 825. Great. I'll go ahead and create a goal here now that I understand more how I'm going to be handling that. I'm doing spending. It's going to be on the 1st. Save. Great. I'll go ahead and put a 1 by groceries since that comes in. Now I'm going to go ahead and budget the immediate obligations. I don't know why that underfunded isn't working. It must be this goal type. Or it must be because I created the goal in October, but it's not going to fix it. Dang, tight budget. It looks like I missed one of her immediate obligations, which is the phone. And it's going to be 60. Dang. And I guess I'll throw this $1 into the emergency fund because why not start on that goal for Sky. Now I get to go 1 month deeper because we're already a week into October, and let me double check the state assistance. These should be showing up in October. Oh, and I guess they are. Great. Getting a little confused here. So Sky needs to cover this for 1 more week. So we'll do that. We'll do this. Now we'll do a little bit in fuel. And I think the rest of this should go to fuel. And that's how I would budget for Sky of the Budget Mom. Again, just big shout out to Miko. Her channel is so inspiring. I don't do paper budgets, so her products aren't for me, but I do get really inspired and motivated by watching her. Thanks so much for watching. You can like, comment, subscribe, all the things, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.